Ezra Levant here at the Garden of Remembrance in the heart of Dublin. A crowd is gathering here. There's now hundreds because in 40 minutes' time there's going to be a march against mass immigration. Every establishment political party in Ireland is for mass immigration, but the people are so overwhelmingly on the other side. There's a disconnect. This march is going to express that. I see just down there, hundreds more are gathering. I think, given that it's still 40 minutes before showtime, there could be thousands of Irish showing up to protest against open borders. I was here last year at the same march, and there was a little Antifa counter-protest. They had some Black Lives Matter flags, which is really weird to have that imported American narrative here in Ireland. I mean, that's just not the Irish story. There was actually a Game of Thrones actor there, which was sort of fun for me. Don't get to know your heroes too closely. They'll always disappoint you. I expect there to be a small amount of Antifa counter-protesters, but if I know anything about the Irish police, and based on last year, they will keep a separation between the two. One thing I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for is Conor McGregor, the famous mixed martial artist. He has, in recent months, been talking about politics, including opposing mass immigration. You might recall he actually flew to the United States on St. Patrick's Day to meet with President Trump. Trump was another larger-than-life personality who decided to run for politics. Will Conor McGregor? If I have a chance to bump into him, I'll ask him. But there's such a large crowd gathering there. And I say again, it's still almost an hour till it begins. This could be huge. Follow along at migrantreports.com or on my Twitter at Ezra Levant. Ezra Levant here for Rebel News. Look at this. I'm in a sea of Irish flags. I'm in the heart of Dublin, Ireland, because this is a massive march. Organizers tell me there'll be up to 10,000 Irish who are marching against mass immigration. What's so interesting about this movement is how organic and populist it is. The entire political establishment are against these folks. They're for mass immigration. Same thing with the journalistic establishment. They disparage these people, calling them the same names you'd expect: racist, transphobic, whatever. But in fact, what I've discovered over the last year of coming back to Ireland and studying the case is Irish who are concerned about a mass immigration that was never voted for. The Irish never chose this. It was imposed upon Ireland by the NGOs. It was imposed upon this place by business deals, local hoteliers who got million-dollar contracts to house so-called refugees, generally fake refugees. We'll keep marching down the streets, and we'll keep you posted throughout the day. Follow along at migrantreports.com.
Queen Winara, to see the rush. Queen Winara, should have been a fall. As of the Gallagher, Queen of Sue,
Ezra Levant here in the heart of downtown Dublin in front of the Custom House, which is a very historic building politically in the history of Ireland. And this is where thousands of Irish have assembled to petition their government to stop mass immigration. As you can see, we're right at the front, and there's some loudspeakers set up here. In a few minutes, we will hear a series of speeches from politicians who are typically independent. I see Malachy Steenson, the independent city councillor, up there, and there's others as well. The crowd has been passing the time singing Irish national songs, including the anthem, some punctuated by some chants like Ireland for the Irish. And I think there was another one I can't recall off the top of my head. It's a gorgeous and sunny day today. I had been expecting rain, and it was cool, but the weather couldn't have been more fortuitous. And just an absolute sea of Irish flags. I see one American flag as well. What a contrast to the Antifa protesters who were flying Palestinian flags and the hammer and sickle.
Down there so we can observe a minute's silence.
Now they're going to have a minute's silence. So we'll sign off now for the minute's silence. We'll talk more later.